Hey Libra, welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are all good, having a great day. I'm going to see what wants to come out, past, present, future energy. If this does resonate, like, share and subscribe. It's always greatly appreciated. First card out, Wheel of Fortune, followed by the Magician. Okay. Past energy, Five of Pentacles. Future energy, Three of Cups. The World, the Tower. It's a pivotal point in your life. Things are changing. There's a lot falling apart. There's a lot that isn't going to come with you into the new chapter. This may be in terms of people, places, or things. For some of you, it's in terms of like a location, a building, maybe leaving a job, leaving something behind that you physically go to, or leaving a home, coming out of lack. Feels like it's been a struggle, a lot of loss physically. There could have been a lot of failure, having to get back up on your feet, trial and error. Something you've been working on manifesting's coming in. There's a shift here. The Wheel of Fortune. There's many different reasons why you're about to receive what you're receiving. It's not just about the work that you've been physically putting in, but it's been the things that you've been working on internally. That Ram Dass meditation's coming through about in the privacy of your own heart. That a lot of the problems, the things that we need to get through, the things that we need to face, even people that hurt us, that a lot of it isn't to do with them. It's about taking our power back and working through the troubles within our own heart, coming back to self, opening the heart. There's a lady that I used to follow, I can't remember her name, but she mentioned something about purification of the heart, cleansing the heart, and thinking of it as like how you clean the dishes. That if there's something left there, some kind of dirt or mark, that you continue washing, that you just keep cleansing, you keep peeling back the layers, you keep coming back to the light. It feels like a shedding, a release. You're transcending something that may have been haunting you for a very long time, or coming to peace with something that may have held you back for a long time. This feels like liberation. This is joy, bliss, hummingbird, medicine coming through. Right now there's a lot of changes going on. That metamorphosis energy is like becoming the butterfly is not comfortable. It's not necessarily pretty. An old version of yourself has to die for the new one to be born. But in order to create what you want to create for the long term, this is a necessary sacrifice, something it feels like you're working through currently, a lot of emotion. Feels like there's a lot more going on within you right now than there is around you. But something needed to shift within you so that when these changes happen around you, that you're already in a stable place, that you're already rooted through these changes, that you can stay grounded, stay anchored in your own vibration, in your own knowing. How you see yourself dissatisfied. Clarify the Chariot, please. Some of you, it's like wanting to have a family, wanting to build something. It's like, where do you want to build this? Think of the bigger picture. Not necessarily where do you want to be right now, but where do you want to lay foundations? Think of the bigger picture, not so much short term. Things are coming in to help you see that bigger picture. It may not make sense why you need to move somewhere now or go somewhere now, but it's part of the plan. It's a piece of the puzzle. It's a step that needs to be taken for you to see the next step appear. Judgment, 10 of Pentacles, the Moon, the Chariot, external influences. it feels like you couldn't even foresee all the elements that need to come into this, all of the things that are being orchestrated, that are going to continue to be orchestrated on your behalf. Three of Pentacles. Because there's so many elements to what you're creating. It does feel like having that blind faith. What you ask for, community, family, to be appreciated, to be understood. It feels like like-minded individuals. You could have felt like you didn't fit in for a long time, or that you've been on pause for a long time. This does feel like a huge transformation. You could have been in hibernation for some months, maybe years. It feels like these are new energies coming in, people that you haven't met before. The outcome, 9 of Cups, wishes and dreams fulfilled. The Star. Strength. You have the knowledge, the skill set, the understanding of exactly what you need to do. To stay grounded, to take action. You have the discipline, you have the drive. You have the emotional intelligence, maturity, awareness, passion, consciousness. But these dreams can't come in if there's no space for them. Four of Pentacles. Something needs to be released. It feels like hanging on to the past, reminiscing. Maybe check Leo's reading if you feel guided to. The Sun. The Sun, the Magician, the Chariot, the Wheel of Fortune, the Star, the Tower, the World, the Moon, the Chariot. News worth celebrating, announcements such as weddings, graduations or births, friends that you cherish. Reach out to others for comfort or love. You will grow stronger from this situation. Sadness that will heal with time. Three of Swords energy. Hibernation, the bear, going into the void, into yourself. Life experience. Number 16. Let go of belief systems that no longer work for you. An important life-changing event. A situation that leads to significant opportunities. Guys, check your emails, check your spam box, check your bin, whatever it's called, when emails go to the wrong place. Have you checked? Are you on top of things? Are you checking things? Are you organised? There's something we feel like in terms of your admin, or in terms of just being on top of things, aware. Some opportunity could have come in, an invitation, some kind of request. A financial windfall. Your leadership skills are needed now. An unexpected supporter of your cause. Innovative, inspiring, wise and theatrical. Let go of belief systems that no longer work for you. An important life-changing event. A situation that leads to significant opportunities. This feels like a huge, life-changing. This is going to propel you into a whole new path. When I say new, it's like something you've maybe been working on, but it's about to shift from being in between two worlds to just being in the one. Or for having something separate, or feeling like it's away from you, separate to you, to really embody in this. It's like how we think, feel and act about our life is how it is. Something shifted in you. It's bringing in new experiences, new blessings, very abundant energy. Feels like you're going to meet some amazing people along the way. Listen to your heart, intuitive insights you can trust, taking care of others perhaps too much. Loving, comforting, emotional and intuitive. There is a better choice, not seeing things clearly, running away from the truth. You may be looking at something in terms of like one way or the other, when there might be a way to bring all things into consideration, a way to, it's like creating your own recipe. I'm seeing like 2 recipes and it's like you don't want that, you don't want that. Take some of this, mix it with some of that, make it your own. Maybe something doesn't have to be so straight down the middle. It doesn't have to be so black and white. Maybe something can just be different. Maybe you don't think you can do this and also have that, or do that and also have this. But there's always a way if you believe, if you're open to it. In order for something to happen, in order for something to be successful, in order for a lifestyle to come about, you have to first believe that it's possible. And embody those thoughts, feelings and actions, behaviours, ideas, beliefs. That create that lifestyle. It feels like right now, there's something maybe you're trying to sacrifice or you're trying to stop doing that doesn't need to be stopped. It's not about the thing, it's about your perception of it, your relationship to it, whether it's person, place or thing. Something you may be trying to push away, creating a separation, whether this is some kind of addiction to person, place or thing, whatever it is, whether it's a behaviour, part of your personality, whatever, or something you're trying to turn down or change, really is asking to be accepted, that it can make something even better. It's like that seasoning. Take a moment to reflect. The owl. A crisis will allow you to look into yourself and make an important decision. An important revelation, it says, not decision. Still, that come through, so maybe. A crisis will allow you to look into yourself and make an important revelation. Issues surrounding health and exercise may come to the fore. Focus on your physical well-being. The path has been cleared for you to make a change that previously seemed unachievable. I had these 2 cards in the Leo reading as well. Again, maybe check that if you feel guided to. The cat. Make time to focus on your own spiritual well-being and connect to the metaphysical around you. If you're feeling run down, just maybe pause in. It's like you can start to feel when your body's signaling to you that you're about to get ill or be run down before it actually happens. It's like in that moment, take a moment to pause, to rest, to make yourself a healthy meal, something that reduces inflammation. You can even just Google what reduces inflammation and make something. But obviously, go-to things like, it depends what you like, but fruit, vegetables, turmeric, black pepper helps to activate turmeric. Me personally, when I'm starting to feel run down, I either do watermelon juice, just watermelon with lime, or like a green smoothie into like spinach, moringa, turmeric, juice of a lemon, spirulina, hemp seeds, Sometimes I put pineapple in it, especially when it's been a long time since I've been looking after myself, or if I've fallen off and I've been eating acidic foods. It can be difficult to jump straight into earthy things without a hint of sweetness. So sometimes I add a little pineapple, or even just lemon in water, ginger, lemon, water, turmeric, lemon. I don't really do the honey and turmeric anymore because it spikes the blood sugar. It's like if I'm going to have a turmeric and to try and reduce inflammation, I don't really want to be putting honey in it. It's like, yeah, honey is known to help like spiritual ascension, to raise the vibration, but it's also be regurgitation, and it does spike the blood sugar. Or I'll make like a homely meal, like something warming, if I can't face that kind of thing, like a healthy version of shepherd's pie, or which I usually use like lentils with just like onion, garlic, scallion, turmeric, black pepper, ginger, oregano, which is mad, oregano, however you like to say it. It's like one of the highest antioxidants on the planet. Sea moss, 92 minerals, if you're feeling down, mucus on the chest, anything like that. And it's like really all disease is inflammation. And you can feel it like when things are getting too acidic, and to really go back to those earthy ways. But yeah, with the lentils, it's literally just like onion, garlic, scallion with turmeric, black pepper, oregano, fresh tomato, ginger, like powdered. It's better obviously to use the real thing, but I'm just using powdered right now. You can put your own flavours in it and just like cook that all down, and then add the lentils, mix that in. I normally put like ground allspice, obviously like pimento is better, but like I've just got ground allspice I put in it. Sometimes cinnamon, nutmeg, and you can put vegetable stock in it once that's all cooked in. And then I'll just lay that at the bottom of the dish with mashed potato. You can have it by itself. Sometimes I just have the lentils. But if you're transitioning, especially if you're transitioning from like eating meat to a plant-based kind of thing, it's much easier to gradually move over, and sometimes them heavier foods help. So I'll just put like mash on it, bang in with cheese, but the dairy's got to go, so we don't put the cheese on it. Now we put ground almonds, nutritional yeast, a little olive oil, mix it in, put it in the oven so it goes all crispy on the top. It's actually banging. Really did a bad job at trying to share that recipe there, but just email me if you want it and I'll write it out. And even the Barearav website, check. We've got the Eat to Live book for those that are, which is basically created with those that are transitioning from a very acidic diet, like eating meat, dairy and whatever, to a plant-based diet with those kind of people in mind. It was the kind of recipes that me and my sister used when we was trying to get a grip over our carnivorous tendencies. But yeah, I always just take a rest, make a nice healthy meal, make sure I'm not pushing myself too far, do something just to completely let go, to surrender, get into a state of hypnosis. Maybe it's watching a film, something from childhood that used to light me up, something cute, having a nice bath, pamper, breath work, meditation. Is that you can probably, as soon as you start to feel run down, you can feel the change in the breath. You can feel a change in the breath. Like when you're rushing around or you're anxious or you're stressed, that shortness of breath. Or just feeling achy. You can feel it in the body. It's like as soon as you start to feel that, it's like be kind to yourself, be mindful, fill your cup back up. And it's not about always making the easiest decision. It can be difficult. Myself today, I did the exact same thing. I got up in a really low mood. And when you're feeling low, and especially when you've been eating a lot of acidic foods, it's like you crave that. So it's hard to make that initial shift. And when I got up today, I just thought I'd rather eat nothing than have to eat something healthy right now. Like, I just can't face a green. And I was trying just to take it easy. I had some lime water, and then I had these raspberry sweets that I bought. And I just couldn't stop thinking about them. I was like, I need these sweets. And I literally went downstairs and I opened the bag and I smelled the sweets because I was like, I just need these sweets. It was so animalistic. I was just craving these sweets. Like, oh my gosh, I need these sweets. And I was just like, no. I just put them down. I went into the kitchen. I made myself a beautiful salad. And as I was eating it, I was feeling that energy and that boost that I wanted from the sweets. But it wasn't that boost in terms of a rise and a crash. It was something sustainable. And I instantly felt a shift. Like, just fasting a bit, eating a healthy meal, you can really feel like that vitality within yourself. You can feel it shift from going from that low energy feeling to thriving. So it's like, take care of yourself, take care of your health right now. Excellent craftsmanship, long-term projects, immediate action, a challenge you can successfully manage, a passionate relationship, charming, self-confident, passionate and restless. Prince of Spring. It feels like you're going to need stamina, you're going to need to keep up. Slow and steady wins the race. Don't burn yourself out. Nothing's working if you're not working. Ace of Pentacles. Death. Nine of Pentacles. It depends how you feel as well in terms of feeling good as soon as you get up. It's like, sometimes it's better to move, sometimes it's better to not. And you really need to just tune in. It's like, sometimes I feel called to be still. Like, my energies need to be still. It's not doing me any favours to be shaking everything about when I'm integrating or welcoming new energies. Sometimes it is best to rise and slow down, rise and rest. But sometimes it's best to rise and activate, and just you follow that intuitively, whatever's best for you. But making it fun is really, it's like, as soon as something becomes boring, it feels like a burden. So it's like, bring fun into everything you do. Exercise doesn't have to be so perfect. Like, it can just be jumping around like a lunatic. Same, let off steam, do what you need to do. Ecstatic dance, like whatever it is. Just put on your favourite song and shake it. I've not had this one before. The Duchess, number 14. Upon entering the small house in the clearing, Alice met the Duchess who lived there. She was a cantankerous woman, rocking a crying piglet as if it were her baby. Later in the story, Alice crossed paths with the Duchess again, and she was in a much better mood, showing herself very eager to find the moral of everything and learn the lesson that comes with any event. Meaning, the Duchess teaches you that an interesting lesson can be learned at every turn of the path. Finding this lesson helps you grow wise and gives even more sense to your own destiny. Always dig to discover the spiritual reason as to why a certain thing or another is happening to you. Key question: what personal meaning do you confer to the things you are living through right now? Okay, it feels like there's a lack of commitment. It's like, what's the point of committing or expecting the worst case scenario, not even wanting to put yourself out there? There's new love coming in. Are you open to this? It feels like things are happening to open your heart so that your guard can come down, because there's a fear of commitment, a fear of giving your cup, a fear of sharing your cup, a fear of trusting somebody. Yeah. It's like not wanting to surrender to this, not wanting to let go. Hierophant in reverse, Queen of Cups in reverse, Empress in reverse. Coming out of deceit, seeing things clearly, seeing how you're holding yourself back, that something is possible. It feels like you're about to have a family, growing a family, expanding a home in some way. It's a very happy community kind of spirit. Yeah, the World. Victory. You've successfully closed some kind of karmic cycle out. Something's over. You've balanced something out. You've got back on your feet after some kind of event. This may have been a lifelong event. This may have been continuous kind of tower events. But it feels like you've risen from a storm that people didn't expect you to come up from. The Devil. And this is about to be physically recognized. Yeah, 8 of Wands. So much celebration here. It's like you're just going to be laughing all the way. That's what I'm hearing. Laughing all the way to the bank. Laughing all the way home. There's a very light-heartedness here. Something's shifted. You're going to be amazed at what you've just created. Of how you've just freed yourself. It feels like you're about to be feeling a way you only wished for. Something that you didn't maybe feel possible in this lifetime. A feeling you're about to be basking in. You know how you're getting in your way. There's no need to hold on. There's no need to have your guard up. It's that as much as it's protecting you to keep your heart closed, it's also preventing you from being happy. It feels like you're being asked to be brave when it comes to love, to be courageous when it comes to love, to follow your intuition when it comes to love. Not all that glitters is gold. Not everything's as it seems. Don't move towards the person that others think's best for you. Move towards the person that you feel called to move towards, that you want to move towards. Feels like this person coming in, they may not be everyone's cup of tea. Not in a really big problematic way, but just like people may not be as excited about this person as you are as excited about this person. Don't take that as confirmation that something's not right. Temperance, Ace of Swords, the Hermit, 222. Be patient. It's like people may not understand or see the vision, but it's like people will see it as you move forward. This is a very passionate energy coming in. It feels, the Lovers, the Ace of Wands. This person's very attracted to you. It feels like they're physically attracted to you, but it's like a chemistry. It doesn't feel like something that can be really pinpointed. Only you can make this decision. Maybe it's like It feels like you may have turned this down in the past to make others happy, or if someone didn't approve, that you take that into consideration where it changes your decision. It's like you've worked too hard. Some of you, it's like you've been alone long enough to see what you want and what you don't, what's you and what's not you. There's no doubt here that you're going to make the right decision for you. It's like this person likes your vision, likes your mind frame, likes how you see things, likes how you see the world, likes how you dream. Feels like you've both been through a lot of heartbreak. I don't think you've met this person before. I don't think you even know this person. This person may know of you. But this is like soulmate energy, life partner energy. This is something for the long term. This is a dream come true. It feels like you've been very patient. The Crow, number 24. Universal law. It feels like the key to you really accepting this love, to being open to this love, is affirming that you are worthy to be loved, that you are lovable, that you are enough. Because it feels like this could be like shadow self, something that you keep meeting in terms of a self-sabotaging or self-protection mechanism to push something away. It feels like you're aware of this now, to the point there could be fear that you're going to do it again. You're aware enough to not do it again. It's like, accept this part of yourself. Just because it's how you feel, or it's something you feel like you want to do, doesn't mean that you can't make the choice to do something different and to make that the new habit, to rewire that. Crow is an omen of change. Crow lives in the void and has no sense of time. The ancient chiefs tell us that Crow sees simultaneously the three fates, past, present and future. Crow merges light and darkness, seeing both inner and outer reality. You must pause and reflect on how you see the laws of the Great Spirit in relation to the laws of humanity. Crow medicine signifies a first-hand knowledge of a higher order of right and wrong than that indicated by the laws created in human culture. With Crow medicine, you speak in a powerful voice when addressing issues that for you seem out of harmony, out of balance, out of whack or unjust. Remember that Crow looks at the world with first one eye, then the other, cross-eyed. In the Mayan culture, cross-eyeds had the privilege and duty of looking into the future. You must put aside your fear of being a voice in the wilderness and call the shots as you see them. As you learn to allow your personal integrity to be your guide, your sense of feeling alone will vanish. Your personal will can then emerge so that you will stand in your truth. The prime path of true Crow people says to be mindful of your opinions and actions. Be willing to walk your talk, speak your truth, know your life's mission, and balance past, present and future in the now. Shape-shift that old reality and become your future self. Allow the bending of physical laws to aid in creating the shape-shifted world of peace. Patience, root chakra. As I observe in nature, growth takes time. This is a time for reflection, persistence and surrender as things unfold at their own pace. I remain calm and tolerant during any challenging times. I develop quiet hope and expectations based on trust, both in myself and in a higher power. 40:04 on the clock. got the Knight of Cups. Crystal Zircon. Again, not heard of this one. Chakra throat. Interpretation. You are doing well on your chosen path, but there is still more to do. You are or will be facing a fresh challenge or barrier on your path, but it is not insurmountable. You have the passion to succeed in your quest. Romance and love are also shown here. Beware your contradictory nature. You are a passionate person and can be both sensitive and temperamental. Your throat chakra is your center of communication, and you will find things easier if you tell people how you feel. Zircon will give you the toughness you need to accomplish your goals. It also boosts personal magnetism and brings out the best in you. It's the one lower down on the page there. I don't know if you can see it. This lighting's not great. Zircon. Zircon. Throat chakra, self-expression. Feels like being vulnerable, being okay with being vulnerable, being open. There may be some delay in terms of answering the call because of fear of self-expression. Speaking in the mirror, speaking to yourself, singing, anything to really open the throat, humming, chanting. Abundance, sacral chakra. Setting boundaries, saying what you mean, saying how you feel, standing up for yourself, just really flowing with what wants to come out. I am worthy and I deserve an abundance of anything that I require. I watch my thoughts to ensure that I am honouring and respecting myself. I honour myself by knowing that I am worthy to receive. I am open to receive now. I remind myself that it is a sign of strength to ask for help. I'm going to leave it there. If this did resonate, like, share and subscribe. I'll catch you guys soon. Sending so much love.